been trying to masterpiece, wear a fleece, white coat, not deceased, but walking, talking with these ghosts. It's been hard to try and do my mostest. Oh, I think I fucked up, I can't go back, it's all done, I'm sorry, so sorry. Maybe you'll forgive me, maybe we'll have babies, maybes full of maybes. Maybe I should just stick to the now, maybe deep down I just don't know how. But future me is so proud, the way I built it up from the very ground. The times I shared all of the smiles and frowns, now it's all above me, way up in the clouds. High, so I say hi to every person that just passes by. Just send them my love, no questions why.
Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Marissa, if you don't know me, which analytics tell me is most of you. I'm a former teacher, current waitress, and aspiring full-time artist, but I'm learning not to define myself by my profession. I'm also a sister, an auntie, a daughter, a friend. I'm a backpacker, a hiker, a river rafter, a snowboarder, and a sometimes rock climbing mountain biker. But is who I am really roles I fill or things I do with my time? I'm a 4 on the Enneagram, which means I'm highly emotional, intuitive, somewhat melancholy. I'm a Scorpio sun, Leo moon, Scorpio rising, and I don't know much about astrology, but I can tell you from my personal anecdotal experience that I crave depth and intensity, but I'm not as private as most Scorpios are because I crave attention for my depth and intensity. Sometimes funny and outgoing, sometimes quiet and introspective. Like most beings, I'm naturally curious and deeply flawed. I'm just a girl. A super cool lover girl who loves to see the world for its beauty, its love, its light, its people, and I hope to spend my whole life self-discovering through exploration. I thought today would be an interesting day to introduce myself because what I want to talk about most is detaching from identity. Any descriptors, ways we self-identify are probably just egoic projections of who we want to be perceived as, based on how we were raised, our conditioning, etc. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'll keep my egoic projections, thank you very much. But over the last 5 years, I feel as if I've been going through a process of hollowing out, separating from identities I clung to for so long. Because I feared without them, no one would love me. Like if you took off the good girl mask and the teacher mask and the hardworking citizen mask, everyone would find out I was a fraud and leave me. But that hasn't been the case. Those who truly love me have continued truly loving me, and those I've lost in the process, I'm grieving and am learning to accept maybe weren't meant to stay in my life forever. To my surprise, instead of finding a hollow, empty human, when I removed these masks, I found something beautiful. Space to create a life around my soul self rather than my ego. And I just cannot underemphasize how difficult this has been, how much time it has taken, how much pain I've had to process to get to this place where I can almost, sort of, most days, allow the present moment to guide me rather than doing what I think I should be doing, based on fixed identities of who I think I should be. Is this what it's like to live in flow? I don't know. Life is a trip. Feeling lost sometimes is totally normal. It's nothing to be ashamed of to not know what comes next. It just means you are forming your own path. And that's actually something to be really proud of. And I still have days when it feels too hard, like I can't go on. And that's when I rest. Stop trying to figure things out or change things I can't control. I sit alone in silence outside and let it all just be for a while. Sanctuary. The forest, a sanctuary of green, like a beacon of light, guides me home when my weary mind drifts too far from the shores of myself. No matter how lost you think you are or how far you think you've strayed from yourself, you can always come home.
Big old Stumpy! Stumpylophagus! Stumpylophagus! Big old Stumpy!
I've struggled to write a conclusion for this video. I'm not sure how to tie this up in a neatly tied bow, because I know self-acceptance is a never-ending journey. Things will fall apart and come back together again, over and over. I won't pretend I know everything there is to know about self-discovery, or that I've arrived at any final destination. I don't know what any of this means to anyone else but me. I just want you to know that all the parts that you've hidden and ran from are lovable too. I read a quote once that said, "There's no such thing as one-way liberation." So maybe by sharing my liberation story, I become a bridge to your own. We are constantly evolving, moment to moment, hour to hour, day by day, micro shifts that usually go unnoticed until compounded. One thing I love about spending time outside is I always return noticeably changed. With a new perspective or new state of mind, I can always rely on the woods to bring me closer to myself. The woods will always be my sanctuary.
Maybe I should just stick to the now. Maybe deep down I just don't know how. But future me is so proud of the way